Hey guys, what's up? 2-Bit Jesus here for another edition of 2-Bit Talks. And today, do I have some juicy news. I know the last video, it's so weird how my videos will sometimes stay connected. What I mean by is I guess I just stay on a similar subject and kind of run it into the ground. But I got another big three discussion here. So the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC for short, has sent warnings to Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. And thanks in no small part to the Freedom of Information Act that we have here in the States, Motherboard was able to file and get this information for us. Now, it was 6 companies that were in hot water with the FTC, but the ones we're focused on, since this is a gaming channel, is Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. Now, the FTC is only sending warnings because they believe that the warranties that Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft have on their consoles may be illegal. Now, everyone who's ever tried to open up their console or even just kind of inspected their console has noticed there's usually little stickers on it where if you were to open the console up to, say, clean it out, which I've done before, there's little stickers, and once you tear those stickers off from their place they're on, the console becomes void. So if you were to take it to Microsoft to be repaired, they would look at that and go, oh, well, you voided your warranty, so that gives us an out. Sony has it on theirs too, Nintendo as well. Nintendo also, apparently, I've never seen this. Of course, I haven't really read, I kind of just open up and oh, a Switch, yay, let's play it. As you guys saw in the video I did a year ago where I opened up the Switch and just played it. I didn't read any of the instructions or anything to it. But Nintendo also goes as far as to say you can't use, if your console bricks from third-party devices or any of that, then you void your warranty for not using Nintendo brand stuff. So the FTC believes that Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony are quite possibly in violation of the FTC Act and the Warranty Act, which include rules on warranty disclosures and prevent companies from conditioning warranties on use of specific parts and services. Meaning a company can't tell you, what's obviously what Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo do. It's just you can't take your console to a third party to be repaired. If you do that, you void your warranty. If you go to a different service or if you use third-party parts, that's anti-consumer, if you will. In layman's terms, that's what I get from that. Honestly, I'm surprised it's taken them this long to catch on, because this is something consoles have been doing for decades now, if I remember correctly. At least Nintendo has always done this. So I don't know why the FTC all of a sudden now goes, hey, wait a minute. You've been doing this for 30 years, Nintendo? Well, you're in violation of it. Again, maybe I don't know the full picture. I reserve the right to be wrong on that. The article that I read later went on to explain that, these are just warnings, and so now the onus is on Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft to voluntarily come into compliance with the FTC's interpretation of the law. The article also stated at that point, the deadline was just a week away. So this has been a while back that they were warned, and apparently only Hyundai, which was a part of those 6 companies that were warned, has made changes. Now, that's not saying Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft won't. They might just be waiting, oh, well, we'll keep doing as we're doing only until we absolutely have to. What I mean by that is exactly what I just said. They will keep their old practices in place, and then once the deadline comes, they're oh, well, we don't want to face legal action, so we're going to change our policies right now. Now, I could see Microsoft doing this. I could see Sony doing this. Nintendo, though, I don't know. Those are some stubborn bastards, so they might try to fight this in court. Maybe Microsoft and Sony join them. Who knows? I'm glad that the FTC is taking this action and holding Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo's feet to the fire on this, because honestly, again, I never read these things. I didn't know about, voiding the warranty. Honestly, I've cleaned my 360 out. I've cleaned a PS3 out. I've seen the little stickers. I've even cleaned a PS2 out. I've seen those little stickers, the little void warranty stickers before and all that, but at that point, I never thought anything of it, because especially with the PS2, I'm like, this thing is like almost 20 years old. And the 360, I had owned my 360 for like almost a decade when I decided to finally open it up and clean it out. So I wasn't like in any particular hurry to, to cash in, quote unquote, or to, to use my warranty for my system. At that point, it was so old that, if it broke down, I would just go out and get a new one. But that being said, from what I've read, how aggressive, or I wouldn't say aggressive, but how anti-consumer a lot of this language sounds in their warranties. I'm glad the FTC is saying, no, you can't do this. I'm glad they're going, once again, especially with Nintendo, going, hey, people are allowed to use third-party items. Stop forcing people to buy your name brand shit. If they want to go down to the store and they want to buy some knockoff brand that's, $10, $20 cheaper than your name brand accessory, whether it be a case, whether it be a controller, whether it be any of the other accessories that Nintendo has for their system, they should be allowed to do that, if you ask me. I think it's incredibly shitty for Nintendo to go, no, you have to buy all of our expensive stuff so we make more profit. I think it's very greedy. Anyway, kudos to the FTC for doing this. Hopefully Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo will comply. Who knows? Maybe they'll fight it. We'll see. I'll try to keep you guys updated. I'll try to keep an eye on this. As always, the link is in the description below. Please sound off in the comment section what you guys think of this news. Remember to hit that like button, hit that share button. That way everyone can see this awesome sauce video. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button with a little bell, the little dinging bell in the corner. That way you get a notification on everything we're doing. That's it for me today, guys. Stay safe and play on.